Yes, hello. Right, is this... Are we all in? Good. Don't interrupt or I'll throw something spectral to your astral backside. Now, I was meant to be enjoying a quiet breakfast with marmalade and an article about haunted parents, but no, Professor Simon de Montfort is gallivanting in Zurich with a half-wraith called Ilse. So I'm left giving this bloody briefing. And today, chaps, we're talking about the Beast of Bray Road. Yes, again, the Wisconsin what's-it. Except it's not a werewolf, not really. That's the first thing you need to understand, and the last thing you'll forget if you ever meet it in the dark. The Beast of Bray Road is a bipedal, lupine creature, 7 feet tall if it's slouching, shaggy black-grey fur, burning red eyes, hands with claws not paws, and a set of teeth like someone carved a bear trap into a snarl. It's not just a monster, it's ancient, it's deliberate, it doesn't froth at the mouth and sprint through shopping centres. No, it hunts, it watches, it waits until you're out of your car or off the path, and then you don't get to go back on the path. You see, this is not a cryptid, this is a curse, a scheduled, repeating, magically forged entity. Now pay attention, this is where it gets mystical and miserable. Every 50 years or so, when a blood moon, a red-tinted full moon rises over Wisconsin, something called the Rite of the Moon is performed. It's not on your calendar, no, this is pre-colonial Native American ritual language, specifically tied to the Ho-Chunk people. Though there are whispers that the other tribes respected the practice and feared what came after it. The rite is one of gratitude and survival. It's said to bring fertility, good hunting, and prosperity. In a way, it works. It works every time. The rite is performed, and the local land blooms. Animals, they return. The rivers run clean. Crops don't fail. But there's a price. There's always a price. The rite unlocks an ancient evil, a spirit that was bound centuries ago in the form of a skinwalker. This beast, the creature that became the Beast of Bray Road, a physical manifestation of nature's wrath and all the blood man has spilt upon it. The beast appears within hours of the blood moon rite being completed. The rite fertilizes the land, but also fertilizes the darkness. And according to the tribal law, the price of plenty is blood. Someone must deal with the beast once it awakens. It's not an accident, it's a design. The people who reap the blessing must carry the burden of the beast, and if they don't, the beast takes what it wants. The last blood moon rite was performed on November 13th last year. It was quiet, respectful, traditional. The beast was seen within 3 nights, walking along Bray Road, just outside the town of Elkhorn at dusk. First, livestock went missing, and then a car was found in a ditch, the windscreen smashed inward. Inside were the remains of some people. We think they were people. Shredded, clawed open, organs removed, the usual stuff. Then a farmer was attacked getting out of his pickup, whatever one of those is, lost a leg and gained the right to a stiff drink in many of the local bars. 6 more people have disappeared in the area, and the Bray Road postmaster found his sheepdog's head in his postbox. But don't panic yet. The beast can't multiply, so far as we know. It can't transform others, unlike your traditional lycanthrope. It is a curse given to flesh, which means it's bound to specific laws of magic. We believe its manifestation is tied to the blood moon cycle, lasting no more than 13 moons. That's just over a year, before it dissolves back into the spirit realm. Unless, of course, it feeds enough to remain material, which is what we fear is happening now. Some believe the creature is a guardian. Others think that it's nature's judge, returning every half century to remind us we're guests on this land, not its owners. There's also a more disturbing theory that the rite itself is not a ward but a summons, that the beast isn't an accident but a necessity, a sort of cosmic taxation. One theory proposed by Professor de Montfort is, bless his absent academic arse, is that the beast might have once been a human, a shaman perhaps, one who, committed a grave crime. His punishment was eternal service to rise, to kill, to fall, every half century or so. I personally think that's rubbish. I think it was born teeth first and angry. What we do know is that the only way to end its cycle early is to destroy the creature entirely. This involves a very particular set of tools, which, if you're lucky, will loan you. If not, you'll get a cricket bat, a pint of holy water, and a thumbs up. And that brings me grudgingly to you, the Supernatural Defence Force, alongside selected officers from the Supernatural Police Department. We are trying to assemble a 4-person team, a team to locate the creature's den last reported near the Barabu Woods, to draw it out, to neutralise it, and if possible bind its spirit back into containment before the next blood moon or before it eats the local parish council. This is not a glamour mission. There will be no medals, probably no survivors, but you will earn my grudging respect and possibly a footnote in the next edition of Beasts and Bastards, a British officer's guide to getting Eden. Let me be clear, this creature is not evil by human standards, but is deadly. It has no mercy. It has no conscience. It has only instinct, rage, and a timeline. And once it's gone, we'll forget again. We will. We always do. Until the next blood moon. So I ask you, officers, rangers, wizards, weirdos, and cryptid enthusiasts, do you have the guts to hunt the Bray Road Beast? Do you have steel in your spine, silver in your pocket, and a will to face the dark without flinching? Because if not, I do have a haunted chicken coop in Devon that needs a paint job. Might be better suited to your talents, what? Wing Commander Montgomery Fortescue out. Now, will someone tell me how to turn this blasted thing off? Last time I hit the wrong button and live streamed a ghost exorcism to a knitting forum in Cleethorpes.